Howdy, y'all. So I'm going to do the daily in combination with the weekly. I usually do them on Fridays or Sundays, but I was tired yesterday, so I'm going to just do it as a combo. So let's just bust it out here right quick. Using the same decks for the daily as I usually do, the Namaste deck and the Native Heart deck. Okay. Take a sip of my coffee here. Let me just shuffle these each a few times. I'm really shuffling, those aren't sound effects. Yeah, as you can tell by how un-HD my videos are. Okay, let's do this one a few times. Man, the cannabis ointment is, oh gosh, it's helping my skin. So just 2 days worth of using that, it's like amazing. I did pretty much regular strength. 3.5 grams is 1/8 of the flour, the bud flour. And I grind it up in the coffee grinder. And did I do that 3 times? Well, maybe we did it 4 times for the angels. So a cup of fat to 1/8 of flour. So a cup of fat, what's that, like 2 sticks of butter? Yeah, so half a pound. So that's about right. 1/4 of flour to a pound of butter is a good ratio. So I did same ratio, just cut in half, yeah? Okay, so I'm going to turn the light on now. Make sure my arrow's over there so I don't actually accidentally stop the video. Okay, so let's see what we get just for the oracles and see what messages are coming in. Then well, since I have the light on now, I'll turn this on. Okay. Nah, little bit much there. Little bit much. Okay. You know, we'll just take those 3. Okay. Because maybe there's some messages. And putting them back and shuffling again might even take longer. So, oh, this is one we just recently had. Blessing of tranquility. Blessed tranquility. Your feelings are surfacing in order to be healed. Have faith and know that you are safe. Trust. The current waves of emotion shall become a sea of tranquility full of love and blessings. As above, so below. So the sea of tranquility, it's ripples, it's coming towards you, okay? Just soak it up. Do that that wicking action, excuse me, like a candle, right? So, ooh, and look what's on top here. This looks very fall. The one that ended up on top, very autumny. And that's infinite blessing. And the bottom is a blessed idea. I think we might have had that one before. So, blessed tranquility. Oh, we've definitely had both of these before. I look at these mountain ones. It's like as above, so below. We've had both this one. Look at all that cosmic energy. And this one is like Gabriel fire energy. Very cosmic. Okay, so this one right here is a blessing of faith. And that just said that in the other card. Okay, so the universe is testing you. Will be faithful and true to yourself. I don't like how that's written, but that's why we don't do semicolons, because it just never feels right. Okay, but that's how it's written, right? Okay. Be courageous, for you are supported by a divine ocean of love. You are gifted at this time with the blessing of a strong faith that will see you through present challenges. So, and this also says an ocean of love, and this says a sea of tranquility full of love and blessings. Okay? So, very much mother love, okay? Very much motherly. And then this one, okay, the B, the 13, which reduces to 4. That's the breast, the buttocks, the B. Okay, that's the valley. That's the water, the word. Okay, John the Baptist. Ever, ebb and flow, the water through. Her, which is the 2. Okay, that singularity, that's the masculine. You could say she's the 2 points of the triangle, and he's the one that funnels down to the singularity. Okay, just like a triangle is basically the side view of a funnel. Oh, yeah, this is the Om Shanti peace blessing. Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Tranquility. I'm saying tranquility, faith. Just have faith and you'll have tranquility. Blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears as infinite. Yeah, just look at that energy that's spiraling everywhere. See, we don't see this with our naked eye, but this is what's happening constantly. Constant ebb and flow and exchange of information and communication. It was, yeah, interesting. I had this one quick little, it felt like I was my twin flame's computer monitored, because he was like, it was almost as if he was typing or writing something into me. It was very interesting. And that communication card was at the bottom of the which deck was that? The Resonance Oracle deck. So it was like he was typing but then handwriting something. It was just interesting, like he was doing it, but I was like right in front of him, like every time we not locked eyes, but met eyes a couple times. I just remember just that feeling when you, I don't know, when you get really high and I don't get high. I'm just saying some people do with cannabis or whatever, and they get those red, they're all like, their eyes are just all red and like, I don't know. Or when you're like in the mood, you know, when you're kissing, you know what your eyes do? They relax. They feel like they're bathed in cannabis oil or something. I don't know how to explain it. But I just felt that a couple times, gazing into his eyes, and then just this relaxed, like literally my eyes got injected with, look at what, same one came out. So that's important. So we're going to pull another one too. So let me angle this down so you can see the cards here. Goddess Butterfly on the bottom, Unity on the top. Earth Star Chakra. There's really much like Mama coming in. We just got that for the daily yesterday, so check out It'll be the most recent. It doesn't have a date. It just says Twin Flame Daily Divine Guidance and Messages. And I think the message was... oh, I can't remember now. But it's the most recent if you just scroll down a few videos. But yeah, I'm combining the daily with the weekly Twin Flame spread today. So we read the whole thing out of the book. So if you want to past life energies drenching us. That's right. Because the soul star chakra kept coming up, okay, and then the earth, and then it says in the book, in the booklet, when you're reading for the soul star chakra, it mentions the earth star chakra. Because the earth holds all these ancient memories and the trees and the elements, so the denizens, devas, elementals, so that's helping us to awaken, okay, and there's also codes coming in from the cosmos, so it's like... we're in the center pulling in, okay, that earth star chakra, soul star chakra. So we're anchoring stuff from the Akash into the earth. We're pulling up stuff from the earth into our chakra system, okay? So up to the crown and third eye. So the earth is really just like that fire serpent that I had the dream about. That was very much up from the earth. Uriel, fire with divine so it's like that consuming fire getting passed from Gabriel to Uriel. Now it's like Gabriel has fire, he can go with the air, boom, or he can go with the earth, boom. He could also go with the water, boom, okay, because it's like an arrow. He can go straight, boom, boom, angles, arrow, angels. So now it's like Ariel and Gabriel. It's like that consuming fire, so it's really anchoring electricity into the earth, or pulling up information from the earth and accessing it that way. So it's this exchange, this flow of communication back and forth, just like that card, because it was like a lot of like electrical, you know, had the calculator, had the so the numbers, sacred geometry, gematria. I had that world thing that had like all the electricals, okay, and then it had the very earthy communication of the paper and pen, pencil, very natural, organic material, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have the eclipse card with the resonance oracle. Yeah, communication was on the bottom, eclipse was on the top. And the great everything was the one that came out. So here's this one, full moon, 29, which reduces to 11. Okay, look, very much, look, the 2, the 1. I was just talking about that, okay? Because this is what is happening. This is what we're doing, okay? And this is kind of what I was talking about, like with Gabriel, okay? So it's like he can go straight across, okay? Boom, meet up with Jesus. Water, okay? Fire and water. Or you can go, let's see which, yeah, Jesus would be on the right. Well, however you want. Okay, so whichever way you're facing, right? Air, earth, fire, water. So we can go boom with Chesed, okay? Do the green esteem thing, the in between. The betwixt, the between, you do fire and air. Okay, that's really like message, okay, announcement. Archangel Gabriel, Archaea, Hope, Annunciata, the announcements, okay. He brings a breath of life and all the sacrals, but she's the one who brings the message, the announcement. Okay, they work together. So Jesus and his twin flame, Mary, they're the water. Okay, Gabriel, his twin flame, they're the fire, but they work with the air, they work with the water, they work with the earth, okay, and so do all those, okay. So Michael's in Tiferet and Malkuth. Well, we'll do it like that. Malkuth, okay, that's the earth, that's Aries, that's the ram, that's arising, that's okay. So now Gabriel is the consuming fire, So all this announcement, all this purification with Jesus with the water, all the announcements, warnings, everything with the air, with that would be Michael, Tiferet, lined up perfectly with Keter, which is the highest. Okay, Haya. So now we're down here in Malkuth, this Aries. Okay, we're really now it's this consuming fire with Gabriel. We did all the getting in the information, doing the purifying. Now we're really anchoring that. Okay, that's why that Earth Star chakra came out again. So this is Lakota. And this is what I was talking about with the arrow. It can look like a Y, or you can flip it around the other way and it looks like an arrow. It's the same concept. And that's 4 by 4, 16. That's not 16 for no reason. Okay. Look what's on the top. New moon. Oh, yeah. And again, see, that's what the cow goddess and that little, what is it? I forget what it's called, but it looks like this too. It's like a little creature, look like a man, the arms up and the legs down. Okay, this is how we anchor too. This is what we do with our body. This is why the cow goddess, the Capricorn, anything horned, okay. Cancer as well. It has 2 pinchers, one on each side, okay, anchoring that divine feminine, divine mother. Anything with the 2, okay. Any horned animal, so Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, okay, does a lot of that. So that's funny. Full moon comes out, new moon's on the top. That's 12, reduces to 3. And then we have 16 on the bottom, reduces to 7. And 3 and 7 is perfect 10. So let's see. Let's read a little bit and then we'll do a actually, let's leave these cards out since they're the ones that came out, right? They're so beautiful too. Take another sip of my coffee here. Yeah, there was a lot of releasing that happened, right? Oh, man. Full moon, new moon, all these eclipses. Holy mole macanole. 1, 2. Ancient dragonfly. There's a green and the red, just like I was saying. Gabriel. Okay. Jesus. Okay, these 2 suns, binary says. I know this is a moon, but all that green, okay? Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary, the moon, okay? Oh, and I'm doing this on Monday. That's so funny. Okay, and this reduces to 11. I believe 29 is also a prime number. I don't know which, like it's 11th prime, 7th prime number, whatever. But this very much looks like a mouth speaking, but also looks like a vagina, looks like an opening of a flower. Look, okay, because it is all the same. And this is the uturi, the call out, the essence that calls out. That's the uturi. We start off as just this essence before we come into form. So it's dust and noble gases and all this, but first it's an essence. Okay, before it's anything else, before it accretes anything to come into form, it's an essence. And we got the dragonfly, the ancient dragonfly. Speaking your own name, coming into form, bringing forth your soul into matter. Red and green are opposite, and that's also Gabriel and Jesus, Chesed and Gebura. I opened right up to surrender, which was the card right before. So the key elements are silver ray. Yes, because the soul is silver and the sun is gold, and that's the spirit. The soul is the thing that has the memories, and okay, the spirit is the pure thing that we get back to, and all the memories we won't need anymore on the new work, because the memories are only serving to work with what we're doing right here. So emerald green ray, oh yes, and heart chakra, right? Okay, water, yep. Third eye chakra, flow, surrender. And that's interesting because that was the next card that I opened right up to. Lotus flower, ceremony, ancient mother. That's right. That was the first. Yes, I was on LSD. Okay, but it still happened. Giant ancient red dragonfly. That was the first shamanic experience I ever had. And I have evidence of nobody else saw it, but I have evidence that I saw it. My best friend, one of my besties, Eden, one of my two besties. Well, I'd say three. My dad's one too. Okay, so let's see. Coming to fruition. Rewrite your story. Rewrite, yeah. Same thing. I saw revive, but it said rewrite. So coming to fruition, rewrite your story, shift in consciousness. This mandala, let me show it to you while I'm reading, so I have something to look at. Trying not to do it too glary. Sorry about the glare there, yo. What can I do, screen? This mandala is guiding you to connect with the cycles of Grandmother Moon. Oh, the grandmothers. What? There is another one that says Grandmother Moon, okay? Another card, okay. Especially the phase of the full moon. Every 28 days, grandmother, and this is 29, okay? The full moon. The full moon. Moonth. Moo, cow goddess. Hello. And then the new moon was on the top, right? Oh, and just with all the moot coming in, and oh my gosh, you guys. It's crazy. It's awesome. Oh, where'd I go? Every 28 days, Grandmother Moon shines in full grandness upon the shadows you have allowed to creep into your heart. She does so to guide us to release the burdens and all that no longer serves. Humans are creatures of habit, and over time, humanity has become accustomed to carrying stories, beliefs, and fears, some of which can become unwanted, unnecessary baggage. Just like I was saying yesterday, that those two cards that came out of the Sacred Rebels deck for the feminine oracle reading that I did, I was really getting the masculine left brain, clearing that, letting go of things that no longer serve, okay, that feed the ego, because not only are they going to be holding you back, they're going to start to hinder you and impede your progress of your soul's evolution, the journey down here that we're on. That's what it's all about. And I also was going to say, like, oh, we were so advanced in ancient times, but actually we've evolved more. We're actually more evolved now, okay? Maybe not in the sense that, like, our gifts are coming back and everything, but our heart, okay, just becoming more simple. Okay, back in the day, there was very ornamented, and it's more simple now. To say we're devolved, I think we're more evolved, because we're focused more on the heart, the Pleiadians assisting us, and the sweet influence of the Pleiades. And so through evolving our heart more, we've just become more simple. Okay, simplicity connects you more to God and to nature. So that is the thing that makes you more evolved, is the deeper, the more connected you are, okay, the more spiritually evolved you are. Because it's about expanding your consciousness. That's what it's all about. The more it expands, the more you realize, the more you're connected to more and more and more and more. So during accelerated times of healing, learning, same thing. As we each shift in consciousness, we are creating new ways of being within the physical self. The S-elf. Self is the S-elf. Okay? They have the wisdom of the divine feminine. That's what the S is, the serpent. And may find it necessary to let go of aspects of our old selves. Again, elves, okay? For eons, same thing, angels, time, okay. For eons, people, why do I keep, the words are just like doing their own thing today. For eons, people have honored and celebrated the full moon and the light that brings, and the light she brings into our lives. This card is a reminder of how important it is to celebrate the journey called life and to let go of all that is holding you back. Allow the wings of the dragonfly to carry all that you release back into the moonlight where the ancient mother turtle carries it on the sisters of the night sky. Carries it on to the sisters of the night sky. The 7 sisters, the Pleiades, okay? That's what they're called. This card indicates a time of dance and celebration as you move forward, lighter on your feet. Your connection with the earth is deepening. Okay, the earth star chakra, the foot chakra that's under your feet. Okay, so that's interesting that that comes up. And that it was mentioning the heart chakra, and I was already getting that with all the green, of course, and the mother, the moon. And Trinity, okay, so divine, so Gabriel, okay, because it's the 2 and the 1, masculine and feminine working together. Your connection with the earth is deepening. Love for self and your spirit are expanding. The infinite relationship you share with your heart and the heart of all that is. Oh, and that's on page 66. Okay, so starts on 66, ends on 67. All right, let's do a little tarot spread here now. Alrighty. Okay, okay. Whew. Sometimes I get sweating. Like little drips of sweat coming down. Got a lot of heat in here. In this body. Yeah, because I haven't even had half of my cup of... It's just, that's what starts happening. You're what is it called? You have a system of, in order for it to flow, you actually have to physically move your body. So it's good to get up and jiggle it around and play, and it gets those flowing, it's not endocrine, it's not endorphin, it's, thyroid? I can't remember. But, it only comes from physical movement, so it's very important to move your body around and get all those juices flowing so you don't have any dams or blocks in your body that are impeding any flow. All right, so let's see what we get here. Which percent I better plug in probably here. Unplug the heater. out here. Queen of Cups popped out when the Death card was on the bottom. Hello, Scorpio. With 2 of Wands on the top. Twin Flame. All right. Okay. I'm doing a spread. No poppers. No popcorn poppers. We're just doing the Twin Flame. Only X popcorn poppers. Okay. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Magician. Yep, had to cut out that. Six of Cups and the Emperor. Yep. To receive your Boaz, you gotta cut out the scrubs and the grubs and get to the lubs. Card's that. 9 of Cups. Yep. What do you want? Think from your child's heart, not your mature grown-up ego. Mine knows everything. We all got it, right? Oh, the Lovers came out, yo. King of Swords on the bottom. Page of Wands on the top. So that's what I'm saying, being very mature, King of Swords, but Page of Wands, very childlike, innocent, fun-loving. Grown up and mature, pay the bills, right? But fun-loving. Okay, I saw the Ace of Pentacles there, and then the Empress. Fertile. Okay, one more here. Whoop. One, two. Okay. Beautiful. Look what we got on the bottom. Strength. Yeah, baby. Leo, Lionheart, Lion of God, terraform the earth. So, Leo, the sun. Look at how very much looks like a man face. This is like what the creature looked like. I don't think he had hair and stuff, okay? But if you could imagine a lion, okay, kind of looking like a man, it kind of, you know, it's kind of a little bit, you know, doesn't look like Kermit the Frog, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she's one with it. That's her beast. That's her taming her own lion, okay? Self-mastery. Oh, and in this deck, it's the 11. Okay, and right behind it's the 5 of Swords. See how, like, man, that agility, you got to be so strong and working muscles you didn't even know you had. Okay, so that 5 of Swords, that's getting through, just betrayal, the hard stuff of life, okay? It forges you, makes you strong. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords on the top. Interesting, because the Lover's card kind of has a heart looking like that, but not with 3 swords. 2 of Wands at the core, okay, at the heart. Okay, let me do this here. Make sure it's all in the shot here. Temperance at the bottom, that's Archangel Gabriel. So we have 2 of Wands, okay, Twin Flames at the heart. In crowning, we have 3 of Swords, but that makes sense because it's heartbreak is all in the mind because the heart is never broken. Just blocked because you have a block. The heart's always has that empty space, that hexagon, open, ready, just okay? It's other things, okay? The matrix trying to keep you in the root chakra, because they don't want you to get up to the sacral where you can do your healing, and then get up to the manipura, liberate yourself, connect with the higher chakra. Okay, so the matrix wants you to think, oh, just be stuck in your head about love. It's painful, right? Three of Swords. Every time I think about love, it's, well, love isn't something we're supposed to be thinking about. We're supposed to just be it and feel it. Seven of Cups for the masculine. Five of Cups for the feminine. Yeah. Because there's old stuff coming up from past lives and things, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic partners, whatever, that broke your heart. Just not feeling loved, okay? And you're just like, man, is everybody stalking me? Or are there nice people around that you just like share a smile with? Jeez. That aren't giving you a weird grimace because they're gang stalkers. Can I get some authenticity, please? Okay. Here, let's move this over here a little bit. Ace of Swords. Okay, that's good. That's clarity. Two of Coins. Okay. Okay. We're making progress here. Okay. Beautiful. 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 So even though the masculine has Seven of Cups, okay, which can be just not seeing things clearly, and that, what I'm getting actually is there's a lot of illumination going on. See how it's just like very light. There's a little bit of color. It's hard to see in these cards because they're so white. There's a little bit of color, but it barely, just little gold, little tinge of blue, little tinge of pink or something, okay? So there's so much illumination. It's like a white out situation for the masculine. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, so much coming in, so much illumination, so much being brought out of the subconscious, out of the darkness into the light, that it's just like, whoa. But it's good. Okay, that's why I'm saying it's more like, not necessarily not seeing things clearly because of a bad thing and you're being emotionally, you're not having enough left brain. What I'm sensing is that there's so much illumination coming in that it's kind of hard to, it's like, future's so bright, gotta wear shades. There's so much illumination. They're like, where are my spy sunglasses? Like, Mustache Boy, Sam Elliott wannabe. I'm just kidding. So it's a lot, but it's like it's good, okay? It's like you just won a bunch of money, okay, but then you had all these plans to start a foundation and blah blah blah. So now it's like, oh god, now I got all this work to do. But it's good because look at, in context with what we have for the masculine, Ace of Swords. So that's clarity, just it's pure masculine energy, okay? Ace of Swords, straight information directly from God, okay? Boom. Which is going to help with that crown chakra, that Three of Swords of, it could be kind of loneliness because with the Five of Cups for the feminine, okay, so the masculine and feminine both are mirroring loneliness, but it's going to express itself differently. Oh, I didn't even lay the feminine's cards. The Hermit, Ten of Swords, and Justice. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I just had to cackle like a witch over that one. That was just too... Oh, that was smooth. Okay, King of Cups is the next top card. So I laid down the Justice card for the feminine, and then boom, King of Cups. You get your King of Cups, honey boo-boos. Four of Wands, happy home, High Priestess, all your gifts, your home, your King of Cups. Man, it's gonna look, it's right. Just be strong, feminine. I'm really getting that. Don't let anyone deceive you. You have your own perception, and it comes from the higher realms, okay? You're the High Priestess. You manifest your twin flame union, your happy home, Four of Wands, King of Cups. And strength and the will of God, having that lion heart, that's what's going to do it. So, strength on the bottom, King of Cups on top. So, that Leo connection. Okay, so, so with the masculine, with the Seven of Cups, you have this Ace of Swords. So, if I said Ace of Wands, sorry about that. So, Ace of Swords. Okay, very much at the heart, both twins are thinking, feeling, focused on the twin flame path, because their heart right at the center, Two of Wands, okay? Working together, now you can complete a task. See that third energy? Okay, two wings, two lungs, now work's getting done. Mission being accomplished. And then they have the masculine, okay, so Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, so with connection to the twin flame thing, there's a lot of illumination coming in. That's the only reason why they may not be seeing things totally clearly. It's because a lot of stuff's coming in, a lot of sifting and illuminating and making sense of things and integrating and acclimating and activating. Okay, so Ace of Swords, masculine has Ace of Swords, then Two of Pentacles, and then Knight of Cups, and then remember King of Cups was on the top. Okay, with that Leo strength is really helping the masculine, the left brain, to mature and evolve and come into its divinity. So this is progress. This is movement forward in that love, in partnership. Because here's the Two of Coins. So this is the silver and the gold, the soul and the spirit being one. Okay, heaven and earth being one, masculine and feminine, the air and the water. You know, the ancient ways merging with modern time, you know, keeping the best of both worlds and bringing it together. This is also physical, tangible union. This is also the gods helping to support, lay the framework, the foundation, clear the path, give any support and guidance necessary, information, activation, remembrance keys, all that. Okay, this is our team assisting us, elevating us. Okay, whenever there's a storm, our team comes in and elevates us, protects us, keeps us out of the storm. So don't try to, if they're helping you to do that, don't try to be, but I want to see what's going down in the drama of it. No, that's the stuff you need to let go of and walk away from and leave that behind. It's keeping you out of balance. You want balance. You want to stay right up here, the higher perspective. Not down here where all this commotion's going on. Okay? We maintain the higher perspective, the spirit and the soul unified. Okay, so your soul star chakra, that's your Akash, everything. You have access to yourself, full access to self. And again, whenever I see the Two of Coins, that's like the Two of Wands, twin flame, but physical, tangible union. So the masculine is really focused on moving forward in love, with clarity, confidence, balance, momentum, and passion, because it's the Knight of Cups. Okay, but with the cups, because of the love, there's stillness, there's inner peace. So this is the balance of the water and the fire, Knight of Cups. So, okay, water and fire. The moon and the sun, water and fire. Knight of Cups, water, fire. Air, water, masculine, feminine. Okay, that's the E show, the I show's right there. Where the land meets the sea, or the air meets the sea, you know, that horizon. Yes. Any center line that brings two things together, that's Jesus. Okay, we have temperance at the root. And this was associated with the Native Heart card that came out yesterday, which was the Earth Star Chakra. Okay, and Temperance was the tarot card in the booklet that they said was associated with that card. And there it is, in the root, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and I was already getting that from here too, because the Trinity, and from the Black Moon deck for the feminine oracle reading that I did, that was a grand trine. Okay, so again, Trinity. So I'm saying, woohoo, Archangel Gabriel, Garber. I was just saying Garberville. Okay, so I have the Five of Cups here. Okay, feminine, Five of Cups. So you have this beautiful rainbow cloak on, but there's just not very much illumination happening, right? Whereas, you know, we're kind of holding the space for the left brain to get some illumination. So the right brain, the feminine, might feel a little bit unloved, lonely, kind of doubt and worry, different things, just those low vibe, not like hate, anger, all that, just, or manipulative. This is just you, okay, internally, just sifting through the emotions, okay, and it's just kind of meh ones. Are not too right, but remember, we don't want to be all down here where all the commotion's happening. We want to ascend, have that higher perspective. So the higher perspective here is like the Two Cups, okay? Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Two Cups that, right? You're facing the wrong way. All you got to do is turn around 360 degrees. How hard is that? Just turn around and have a different perspective. That's all really that needs to happen, okay? Because the masculine has a very clear idea, even though there's a lot of this illumination and stuff happening at the same time. At the core heart of both twins, okay, they're focused on twin flame union. And the masculine really, those are such great cards. Ace of Swords, just like masculine information straight from God, just super clear. After the Seven of Cups, it's just like, because for the masculine, a lot of new stuff is kind of coming in for them, whereas the feminine, they've been dealing with this a little bit longer. And we're water, so it makes sense we have to get an earlier start, because we take longer. We're more watery, so there's more to sift it. We're slower at it because we're more water. Okay, it takes longer to heat up, longer to slow down. The masculine, they're more fire, air, more fast. So it may seem like they woke up later, but it's only because the feminine needs a head start because they're more feminine, flowy, watery. It takes longer just to move through those elements. It's just the nature of those elements, so that they come together at the same time, because the masculine will be doing it faster. So the woman, the feminine, I should say feminine partner, feminine twin gets the head start, right? So that, because they're going slower, but the masculine, and then, right, they'll meet right up at the perfect timing. They'll both be ready at the exact same time. And that's just the mirror effect too. That's just how it's going to work. But that's why but what I mean is, like, that's why it feels like maybe the masculine didn't wake up first, or however, in general, I kind of see that to be the case. And remember, this is your left brain, right brain. This is what's happening inside you too. Okay, so yeah, I feel very much like I went the first couple of years. It was like all this female, feminine energy. Oh God! Now it's more like I feel much more like boom, boom, masculine energy firing off, and rapid movement and things, momentum and quickening happening. So, so for the feminine, there may be some lull time, downtime, slow moving time, but it's only because when we intersect and meet up, we both get there at the same time. So it's just, you know, as we're just holding space and balancing out with our twin. Okay, so here's the Hermit, represents Virgo. Ten of Swords, that shit's dead, over. Goodbye, Virgo. Spiritual, natural, death, everything over. 10. Overdone, completion. Justice. And this is major arcana balance, okay? So the masculine has 2 of pentacles. The feminine has justice. There's ma'at with weighing your heart, okay? Just focus on the twin flame, okay, divine feminine. Don't worry about all the soulmates and soul ties and all this. That's all the stuff. Remember that we're shedding the old. How am I going to even know who I am? You're going to realize how magical you actually are when you let go of all this old baggage. Soulmates, karmic tie, all that, okay? Be strong. That strength card on the bottom has that infinity sign, the karmic relationships, karmic ties, shedding all of that, letting go. Okay, after the storm. This kind of looks like a storm, but look how high vibe. It's like, I don't know if you can tell, a lot of purple, very violet, okay? So access that. So you can turn around and see the 2 full cups that you have. Twin flame, 2 of wands, okay? For some of you, it might be like a situation like mine where you thought this one person was your twin flame, and because it can be confusing, okay? Because if you're not understanding what's happening, and maybe there's a time for confusion, okay? Because as you're being confused, they're working over here with your twin. Like, okay, they got to be just confused for a little bit because they got to just be in stasis. And so, so just, that's part of the process too. Allow for it. I remember hearing I don't know if it was in the end of Magnolia, and they were doing the behind the scenes or something, and or he was in some interview or whatever it was, but he was saying how he was really tired. I think it was when they were making Vanilla Sky. And, yeah, I think the question was, how do you go on with the scene when you're just so tired? You've done 47 takes of the same scene. He's like, well, then you just go into that space. Just go into the space of I'm tired and do the lines from that space. Do it from there. And I just thought that was brilliant. It was just such a Bruce Lee kind of be water. So if you're, okay, tired, okay, do it from that space. And it might end up being, that's the one they take that gets in the movie. Okay, so trust, faith, this is big. Okay, with 5 of cups and 7 of cups, you guys are, the masculine and feminine are really twin flame, reflection, that 2 of wands, okay. We got temperance at the bottom though, so that's very balanced. We have, look, 2 of wands, temperance. We have 2 of pentacles, justice. Ace of swords, 10 of swords. Knight to the king of cups. So a lot of growth, balance, mirroring. And it's like when you're balanced in your heart, then God gives you the gift of speech, the gift of gab. So when you speak truth, God allows you to be a speaker. And that's kind of like what that is. It's like radiating out. It's like that's the I too. Trinity, Gabriel. And it looks kind of like, even though it looks like a mouth, right? A big mouth. Okay. But I mean, if you get up closer, you can see that's a woman and stuff. But like, it kind of looks like it's a big, like, what are those called? A megaphone, right? A mountain, a peak, an A. Okay. God, Akata. So, what do we build upon? We build upon truth, balance, justice. Truth is what we build on, line upon line, precept upon precept of truth. A staircase of truth is what leads us to heaven. That's how we ascend. And it's through having a light heart. So, also, okay, this can mean, okay, for the divine feminine, because personally for me, I definitely got a clear message here. But this is also, okay, time, this hermitizing time is over. 5 of Cups, Hermit, with 10 of Swords, that's over. Okay, because it's time to come out into the light. See how bright this is compared to Like 10 of Swords, very dark. Hermit, really, okay. 5 of Cups, okay, dark. But there's Violet, okay, coming in. All you have to do is turn around. It's right there. And then boom, all that light, justice, illumination, just right. With that 7 of Cups, and you know, that's why it doesn't seem very clear for the masculine, because so much is coming in, okay. But look at this, very balancing, major arcana for the feminine, and then with the masculine, 2 of Pentacles, so they're really doing it on their own, okay. But Strength card is major arcana there for both twins, and then Temperance, of course, in the foundation. Okay, balance of masculine and feminine, fire and water. That's what I was getting with Gabriel already with the and the Lakota tribe card on the bottom here was depicting that. So teams coming in to help you divine feminine, okay? With this balancing out, with this justice, with coming out of being a hermit. And I know I've been kind of doing that too, and just with the weather it's natural, but then just not wanting to be bothered and having just, you know, dealing with the TI bullshit. So so good, yeah, justice is coming in. All this shit that's been making you hide out and feel like crap and just like, really, is this really the world? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it is. Justice, Ma'at. You know who's in charge. We know who's in charge. This is only when we start forgetting who's in charge. Us and God are in charge. The earth, Gaia, God, us, as the one who unifies the polarity of heaven and earth. The earth angels, the starseeds, the original, the bloodline of the Elohim, whatever you want to say. Human, alien, hybrids. So this is the matrix. This is the illusion. Okay? The truth is you have the power to 10 of Swords that instantly, no matter what level. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Okay? Thinking about heartbreak and loss and blah, 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 blah. Use your crown chakra for, you know. It's a powerful chakra. You can end the thought process, boom. Even if you're at 3 of Swords, you don't have to go 3, 4, 5, 6. You just go 3. Oh, the 3 of Swords is in there? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, hi, 3 of Swords. How do you do? 10 of Swords. Goodbye. Okay, and from 3 to the 10 is 7, right? So, oh, we have Justice and the Hermit's 8 and 9. So, Justice is 8, Hermit is 9. And then 10 of Swords, 8, 9, 10. Well, look at that. Everything's in order, isn't it? And then Ace of Swords, 2 of Coins. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Masculine. It's like having legs for the first time in my dream when I was on Neptune. I was like, I don't know. It seemed like having legs for the first time because it was running all, and I couldn't. It's like I had no control. Like I was going too fast and then falling all over, like a brand new baby horse, kind of. You know? It's like they get up on their feet right away, but it takes a little bit of, you know. So it's like the masculine. They've had their legs. Now they have their fins and they're floating through the water. It's like, oh God, I don't even. I'm like bumping into coral and they're trying to. Oh, there's these currents I got to latch on to catch and flow with them. Okay, so it's kind of like switching roles to the feminines balancing out masculine, masculine balancing out feminine, okay, through a masculine filter, okay, and the feminine is balancing out masculine, okay, through its feminine filter. So together it's like all these energies have to pass through the filter of the masculine and pass through the filter of the feminine. So it has all these lessons come to the left brain and they come back, or right brain, and they come back around to the left brain. Okay, so I think, yeah, it definitely starts with the right brain, feminine stuff, and then all the masculine. But with this 2 of the feminine rising, this is her taking her place of her power of the feminine leading the way. The right brain leads the way. No movement happens without her. So I believe the right brain had to awaken and do some groundwork, okay, and then hold that space for the left brain, for the masculine to do that. And so now as he's doing that, we're really rising in our power as far as that being the guide, okay? Having that internal compass, okay? The feminine, because she knows where the water flows, so she flows with it, okay? So that's why she leads the way, because she just has a better sense of direction. Oh, okay, we'll leave it there. These cards are beautiful. And I got a very distinct, clear message over here. I know. See that full moon cutting things out. That's why I kept getting dreams and synchronicities with the activator twin stuff, and just did readings to clear it. Even though I know, I just do readings to get confirmation. Okay, and then you see how magical they come out when I'm asking for the card and they give it to me. And so there's no doubt in my mind that what I'm getting is very clear and concise about what's happening and with who. And so, you know, there's a little this emotional 7 of Cups, 5 of Cups a little bit, but we're anchored in the heart with the twin flame. So, and Temperance, very strong foundation. So don't worry if some thoughts creep in about heart. It's just because, you know, there's twin flames in separation, and the ego comes in and says, oh, but I can't 3D touch their body in the 3D and talk to them in the 3D and be in the same room together. We're shedding that, okay? It's like, how do I even know if I'm in union with this person if I don't even talk to them on the phone? Or, okay, it's like, this is what I'm saying. How do I know who I am if I have to shed and let go all these things that I used to associate myself with? Surrender, let go, go with the flow. Better things are coming, better than you could even know. So that's what I'm feeling is happening with the 7 and 5 of Cups being reflected, because of all this shedding, all the stuff that needs to go. To focus on the path, really hone in on the path, focus on the divinity of it all, okay, not the individual struggles. Getting outside of self, right? Service to others. Like, you know, you start, if you feel angry, frustrated, go bake a cake. I made a big old pumpkin cake with cream cheese frosting. It's like, you know, people are annoying you, go make some treats for your neighbors. It really helps to give back to others. And just create that exchange. You don't feel like you're receiving love from that, you can still participate in that exchange by giving it, okay? You receive it. Love is something you receive by giving it away. That's somebody else's quote, but I can't remember who. It's on a card or something that I have. Okay. Oh, 10 of Cups, baby! Oh, look at that staircase to heaven. Stairway? No stairway. Like, dude, yeah, I opened up to 10 of Cups, okay? The Magician's right behind it. 5 of Wands right in front. That's Archangel Gabriel. 5 and fire. The Fae. Okay. So that fire manifests everything, anything and everything you want, that 10 of Cups. Okay? We opened right to the 10 of Cups. Beautiful, perfect. I don't think you can end it with a better card. Okay? Happy, beautiful, full, abundance, whole, holocentrism, 10 of Cups. Feeling whole. All aspects integrated. Oh, faceted diamond that you are. All right. That's it for... That's the weekly and daily all in one. So, I love you all. Peace be upon you all, and blessings to each and every one of you.